Hello. Right, let's get to it. I'm Stuart. Welcome to the shed and all of that malarkey. Last weekend, I went to the Hungry Hollow steam engine show over in Hungry Hollow, Wisconsin, which is near Rice Lake, and got to look at some fantastic tractors and steam tractors and other stationary engines, which was a great deal of fun. It's a nice show, fairly small, but really excellent. Great venue, great place, and I got to meet Josh Topper very briefly there, which was good. That was good fun. Anyway, first things first, I'm going to show some footage of that, and then I'm going to follow that up with a little demonstration of this Jensen steam engine, which is a wobbler engine and boiler that we found, my wife and I found in a local thrift store. Very cheap, and I said we'd better buy that because that boiler might work and I could potentially use it for one of my engines, being as the boiler project that I've had for the last 3 years has yet to actually get out of the raw material stage. Anyway, I wouldn't normally buy this kind of thing, this kind of pre-made engine, but sitting in a thrift store, it needed to come to a good home. So I'm going to show you just a little short run of that, because that's just a laugh. And after that, I want to get into some of the recent stickers that I've acquired, and also a discussion, or at least an announcement, around the Indiana Model Engine Show. Stay tuned.
Up next on Rice Lake on a 1947 Fiat Avery. Have been done on the ground here over the last couple of years. We have several new buildings. We have the granary that's up in the south area. If you're interested in buying t-shirts or hats or anything. Well, we always do Perry with a little backwards, but driving a steamer backwards, I'll tell you what. What?
So there you go, just a short amount of footage from Hungry Hollow. Had a really great time there, went out there with a couple of good friends of mine. And a little short run of the Jensen steam engine, which that was a laugh getting that going. Now then, as I've been scanning YouTube channels, as I do, I came across a channel by a gentleman called Ayr Kohler, who has a very kind of a new channel, and he likes to do reviews of various tools and things. He's just recently acquired a new, looked like a Precision Matthews milling machine, column mill I think, and he's been reviewing some of the tooling that he's bought to go with that, and he's sensibly taken a approach of buying quality tooling and not just the cheapest import stuff he can find, which I know I've attempted to go the cheapest import stuff route, and that was a disaster. It's better to you buy nice or you buy twice, as Joe Pye says, and he's absolutely right. Anyway, check out his channel. There'll be a link to it on the screen somewhere here, and he is also, I believe, a key part of the Indiana Engine Show that I mentioned earlier on, and he's promoting that, which is October 12th and 13th in Auburn, Indiana. And I will have a flyer on the screen at this point, and I will put the flyer up at the end of the video as well for a kind of an extended amount of time. But you can also go to the website, address will be here, and go look up the details for that. But it looks like a good show. I wasn't aware of it until recently, so I'm hoping to go to that one this year. And it's important to support these shows. There's not that many of them around in the States, which is quite amazing, honestly. So that's the Indiana Engine Show and Ayr Kohler's channel. Well, my post bag has been positively bulging of late, and had a few stickers come in, and I've had some excellent exchanges with all of these people. First of all, I will mention Mr. Tweed. Mr. Tweed is actually an international superstar. He's been on the proper telly. He's been on BBC with David Jensen of Only Fools and Horses fame, if you know of that, on the excellent David and Jason's Travelling Shed or something like that. I'll put the actual title of the series up, which was a lot of fun, and it is on YouTube if the BBC fun police haven't gone and taken it away. And I recommend you check that out. But Mr. Tweed, or Alan, has a channel in which he ostensibly refurbishes old vehicles, motorcycles and cars, and he has a couple of wonderful cars and bikes that he works on, and he works miracles and gets things that you think, I don't know, that's ever going to run again. But he gets these things running and takes them out on the road, and also gets into other vintage curiosities and some machining, and just has just an excellent sense of humor, which I'll be honest with you, I just like to rip off every now and again because I like it so much. So anyway, this was an unexpected surprise, and I'm really glad to have it, and you should all subscribe to Mr. Tweed's channel, or else. What's that? No, I can't afford an off-screen persona to talk to. Well, yeah, I know Alan has one. He's an international superstar. He can afford it. I'm not paying you. You're an intern. Go and get the cat litter boxes done or something useful. Okay. From Dean at the Ayr Cave Shop. Dean has a great channel, gets into all kinds of things, a lot of machining. He's out in California, has some lovely old machine tools, but gets into other projects. And these are the channels I like, are channels that are not just machining, that's often their focus, but they get into repair and refurbishing and saving old pieces of equipment or whatever. And he did a really excellent one lately, which was getting an old air compressor up and running. And I mean, how fun is that? Equipping your shop and just getting old equipment up and running rather than buying, you know, new stuff that often isn't as good. So I'm definitely a fan of that approach. And Dean's channel is just really upbeat and a lot of fun. And again, you should subscribe to that as well. You probably already are. Just about, I kind of feel like a bit of an idiot talking about some of these channels because they've been around a lot longer than mine has, and they've already got like a gajillion subscribers. But they've been kind enough to mention me, and I'm certainly not going to let that favor go unrecognized. So the Ayr Cave Shop. Subscribe if you know what's good for you. Last and absolutely definitely not least is Mark Presling. And I'm sure you all already have subscriptions to Mark's channel. I had a very excellent dialogue by email with Mark not long ago, where we got into the woes of modern day technical drawing and how much better, frankly, we are than anybody coming out of schools today because we say so. No, it was just, I had made a comment on one of my videos about the poor drawing that I was displaying, and Mark got a chuckle out of that, so we talked about that. Mark has a wonderful channel, does all kinds of machining, recently completed a Stewart steam engine. There was an inspirational build, and if you haven't come across his channel, which is possible with the way YouTube feeds links to us, honestly, machining channels come up to me all the time that I haven't seen, that have been around for years, despite my specifically searching for machining channels. But anyway, Mark has been around for quite a while on YouTube and has just a ton of really good content, and you should go and check it out. What I'm particularly enjoy about his channel is any income he gets from it, he donates to a wildlife cause, and I think that's wonderful. And if my channel ever gets to a point where I can actually monetize it, which seems to be further and further away, but whatever. If I do get there, I would like to, I'm going to just blatantly copy Mark's approach on that. So please go and subscribe to Mark's channel and give him lots of support, because he's a wonderful man and and a craftsman. Used to be a teacher of metalworking, I believe. So great to have him on YouTube for us. So with that, I hope you're all safe and well. Wish you all the very best, and I hope that you will come along and watch some more of my videos. I hope they provide some level of entertainment. In any case, be seeing you